Hey Spam Fam. Oi. Okay. Today's video is one that I never ever wanted to make. It is with a heavy heart that I share this. Our beautiful boy, Typhoon Larry, passed away on July 5th. As you can imagine, this hit me so hard. He was my whole world, my shadow, my right arm, my heartbeat, my soul. Everything I did revolved around him. So you're going to need some tissues. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to say this and to let you guys know, but honestly, pretending he was out there with all you guys gave me comfort. But today, we are not here to be sad. I mean, there's going to be tears. But we're here to honour him properly. And funnily enough, I found this canvas when I was out walking with him a few months back. So while I paint this, I'm going to tell you the story of Ty and how he came into my life. Once upon a time, there was a girl carrying a lot of pain in her heart. She had been struggling for a long time. She knew exactly what was missing: a four-legged friend. Someone who would never hurt her, who would love her simply and fiercely. As time passed, the sadness got heavier. Until one day, she saw a Facebook post that read, "Can anyone help rehome a 2-year-old Staffordshire Bull Terrier cross? His sister bullies him and he needs a new home as soon as possible." Her tummy filled with butterflies, her hands shook as she typed a message explaining how much she would love to give this boy a home. And just like that, the stars aligned. She was finally going to have a dog, a best friend. She hadn't told her partner, who was at work, none the wiser. She figured he'd just have to deal with it. Time dragged as she waited for this dog to arrive. What was he like? Would he like her? What did he look like? Knock, knock. She opened the door, and there stood a man holding a lead. At the other end was him. Beautiful, bright-eyed, curious, full of life. Before the man left, she looked at Ty and then looked back at the man and made a promise that she would take the very best care of his boy. She unclipped the lead and off he went, darting around the house like a rocket, sniffing everything full of energy. Upstairs he bounded into the bedroom. She followed, sat down on the bed, breathless from chasing him. He came over, tail wagging, gave her a good sniff and a slobbery kiss, and then he nipped her on the ear. That was it. That tiny nip sealed their bond. From that moment, they were best friends, and their friendship grew into something magical. The moments we shared were beautiful, just like him. There were walks. There was plenty of water and sunshine. And then there were the toys that never stood a chance. There were non-stop weird expressions, and every single one of them, perfection. Then there was food, lots of food. Ice cream, toast, bones, and lots of butter pots. There were so many seasons together, icy, crispy grass on winter walks, which also led to crispy, icy zoomies. And then there were snowy paths to explore. Then came the rain and the mud. And in autumn, there were fallen leaves and a garden that turned into a playground of pure joy.
Is that fun? Oh. You don't find it until you stand on it. You just like skidding on them. Oh.
And after all the seasons, when it was cold and wet, there was the blanket cuties wrapped up snug and warm. And don't forget about the boopable schnozzes. There were snuggles and snores and very peculiar sleeping positions. Then came the feet that went up the nose. His favourite sleeping position. Then there were naps so deep that only the word biscuits could wake him.
Biscuits.
Then there was curiosity, so much curiosity, window watching and neighbour judging. Together we survived the highs and the lows. And then there was more oopsies than I can count. And then there was you, my perfect, beautiful you. Mm. Even though you're not by my side anymore, you are everywhere I go. In the quiet moments, in the sunshine, in the wind on my skin, in the sound of your snores and your whines and your little tappity tap feet on the floor that echo in my mind. I miss you more than words will ever say, can even cover. Thank you, Spam family, for loving Ty right alongside me. He wasn't just a dog, he was family. I hope this tribute brought a smile through the tears. I mean, I've recorded this 3 times now, trying not to cry. You may have noticed that I have been a little bit off, a little bit quiet on the responding to comments and messages, but this was why. It's been tough, it's been hard, and I thank you so much for your love, your support, and for being there. I am forever grateful. Please give your pets extra snuggles tonight from us. And I'm gonna sign this video off, not asking you for anything. But I had a pet name for Ty, and it was Stinker. And every night before bed, I'd always say, I love you, Stinker. So, to you, Ty, I love you, Stinker. Always. My little baby boy.